Zac Amicos Midnight Spookshow.
I worked at a haunted house for 3 years. I know you're shocked. And I got to play different serial killers.
The weird part, you were just walking by the haunted house. They go, you.
Yeah.
Here.
Get it.
Here's a sickle. All right, so you're playing different serial killers?
I was a Zodiac killer one year.
Okay.
And
Ted
then
Cruz, gotcha.
I was a guy named Joe Ball, who is a low-key, one of the greats. Owned a bar, I believe, somewhere in the South, maybe Texas. And had a concrete alligator pit behind the bar. And used to get his waitresses pregnant and kill them and throw them in the alligator pit.
Oh, Jesus.
And
So wait, what were his numbers then?
low, like just I think less than 5.
Ah, see.
But one of the greatest ways out, cops come and he's literally, he's like a pillar of the community. He's a local business owner, and they're like, "Hey, Joe, we got to talk to you about these missing girls." He goes, "Absolutely. Can I finish closing up the bar first?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he goes and cleans up, closes the bar down. He goes, "You want a beer?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, gets them both a beer, opens it up, and takes a gun out of the fridge and shoots himself in the heart.
Oh, my God. That's the way to go. God damn.
But I got to play
In the
him.
Heart? Why the heart, though?
I don't know. I think that's the way people used to kill themselves before that. I think that was before people knew the head was more successful.
The only thing... Oh, you think that was just how they...
Yeah, this is like the 20s.
Oh. How would the head not be the most logical... I don't know. But I only hear about that when it's like football players and they have CTE.
Yeah.
And they want to preserve the brain. Anyway, you got to play this guy?
Yeah, for a whole month, and it was awesome.
And oh, wow.
It was a house that people would walk into in the haunted house. There was literally a whole house built. Half the house was John Wayne Gacy, who was my friend Scott, who has... I don't know why they picked him to play John Wayne Gacy, but it was a very inspired performance because Scott has giganticism.
Oh.
So Scott, his fingers each have an extra knuckle.
I heard a weird sound.
So his fingers go like an extra bend.
Oh, what?
So imagine a 6'8" clown walking up to you and putting his fingers in your face.
Creepy.
And they go extra.
That's creepy.
So I shared my working space with him. So a group of people would come in. They'd go into Gacy's house. He would be watching TV, get up, open up the crawl space, and there was a young twinkish boy in bloody underpants.
And this is at Six Flags? That's so weird. I don't remember them doing this.
And he would come
Epcot
out.
Center.
He would come out
Between the sticks, okay?
and pick one person in the group and take them into the crawl space because the house was built on big lifts. So it was about 6 feet underneath the house. And he would take one member of the group into the crawl space. They then go through a door into my room
Get your ass back down.
where it's me
Here, put the
in overalls with a big dead rabbit
Oh, fuck.
and a gate with a alligator puppet behind it. And when I go like this, there's the sound of an alligator, like, "Brrr," and there was somebody controlling it, and the alligator would come up over the gate, scare people, and then I would pick one person, say we're gonna feed the alligator, and hand them the dead rabbit, bring them over, and go 1, 2, 3, and the person from Gacy's room that just taken a person, would bring them under the house into my room, and they would pop out and scare their friends.
You're a cop.
Nice, not bad.
Look, I'm like,
However,
Halloween serious.
50% of the people that did it were too dumb to time it right. I would literally go, there would be somebody go, when he counts to 3, pop up and scare your friends.
I'm looking for him.
And I would go, 1, 2, 3, open the door, and they would just be standing there terrified. So what I started doing is just making fun of people and calling them horrible things if they fucked it up.
Okay.
I just told you, I've never seen that kid before in my
I just told this. I can't remember if I told the story on the show, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself to any listeners. But we're doing it one night, and the guy that picked Gacy's victims was somebody different. So we didn't have like the rapport of who to pick. I always told him to pick a dude. And then I would pick a woman to feed it so that the guy could... The best case scenario is a guy scares his own girlfriend.
Right. That's what you'd love.
That's what we were always trying to do. And so we pick... And in my room now, they pick somebody in the Gacy room. In my room is like a Freddy Krueger, a Jason, and a Michael Myers. Because it was Halloween time. People come in costume. And it's 3 girls dressed as like, female reboots of those killers.
Okay.
And I do the trick. I go to her, feed the alligator. 1, 2, 3. And I open the door. And there's a black guy dressed like Candyman. And he just stares at me. I go, scare him. And he just stares at me. I go, great. Candyman's fucking retarded. I walk away. They take their friend out of the hole. And it's a guy with Down syndrome.
Oh, no.
Of course it is.
So all they see is me open the door, see their friend, and go, great, he's fucking retarded.
Like you're walking off the set. Fantastic.